What is up? It is Shawnee Boy, the Sports Guru, coming to you with the latest sports news. We got MLB transactions. We had the divisional round this weekend. We're heading into the conference championships on Sunday, and we got baseball transactions, and we're going to be looking at the standing update from hockey and basketball. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first for baseball, the Dodgers keep it going. They keep it going. They signed free agent pitcher Tanner Scott to a 4-year deal, adding to their heavy depth in the bullpen, and I don't know how many spots they got left on that roster to keep filling, because they're getting top of the line guys here and there and everywhere. They are just trying to do everything they can to repeat and three-peat and make a super mega dynasty like the late 90s Yankees. And then we got Anthony Santander, longtime Orioles, signing as a free agent with a 5-year contract with the Toronto Blue Jays, division rivals, inking the deal yesterday. 5 years, 4-year guaranteed, and an opt-out in 2030. So, baseball still going. Dodgers keep going. Someone else try to keep up with the Dodgers, because they're just steamrolling everybody this offseason. And now we're going to head into the standings of basketball and hockey. But Ohio State beating Notre Dame 34-23 to win the national championship, their 9th in program history. Ohio State beating Notre Dame. They were just too good. Ohio State was just too good for Notre Dame. I watched the game. Ohio State was clearly the better team. Congratulations, Ohio State. You deserve it and relish it. Alright, so now we are going to head into NBA scores and standings. Yesterday's games, we had the Raptors beat the Magic 109-93. We had the Blazers beat the Heat 116-107. Knicks taking down their borough rival Nets 99-95. Nuggets beat the Sixers 144-109. And the Lakers beat the Wizards 111-88. Today's games, we got the T-Wolves and the Mavericks, Suns and the Nets, Cavs and the Rockets, Pistons and Hawks, Jazz and Thunder, Hornets and Grizzlies, Warriors and Kings, and Celtics Clippers. And now we're going to get into the standings. Current standings in the NBA. First, we'll start with the Eastern Conference. Cavs 36-6, Celtics 30-13, Knicks 29-16, Bucks 24-17, Pacers 24-19, Hawks 22-20, Pistons 22-21, Magic 23-22, Heat 21-21, Bulls 19-25, 76ers 15-27, Nets 14-30, Hornets 11-28, Raptors 11-32, and Wizards 6-36. And now we're going over to the Western Conference. Thunder 35-7, Rockets 28-14, Grizzlies 28-15, Nuggets 27-16, Clippers 24-18, Lakers 23-18, Mavericks 23-20, Kings 22-20, Timberwolves 22-21, Suns 21-21, Warriors 21-21, Spurs 19-22, Trailblazers 15-28, Pelicans 12-32, and Jazz 10-31. All right, with that, we are now going to head into NHL scores. And and standings. All right, we're going to take a look at yesterday's games. All right, yesterday's games, we had Canadians beat the Lightning 3-2. Flyers beat the Red Wings 2-1 in overtime. Hurricanes beat the Stars 2-1. Rangers beat the Senators 5-0. Predators beat the Sharks 7-5. Capitals beat the Oilers 3-2. Sabres beat the Canucks 3-2. And Panthers beat the Ducks 5-2. Today we got the Bruins and the Devils, the Blue Jackets and the Maple Leafs, the Jets and the Avalanche, and the Panthers and the Kings. And now we head into the standings. First, we're going to start off with the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division. Maple Leafs 30-16-2, Panthers 28-17-3, Lightning 25-18-3, Senators 24-19-4, Canadians 24-19-4, Bruins 23-19-6, Red Wings 21-21-5, and Sabres 18-24-5. And then the Metropolitan Division, we have the Capitals 32-10-5, Hurricanes 29-16-3, Devils 26-17-6, Blue Jackets 22-18-7, Rangers 23-20-4, Flyers 22-20-6, Penguins 20-21-8, and Islanders 19-20-7. So now we are heading over to the Western Conference. We got the Jets 31-14-3, Wild 28-15-4, Stars 29-17-1, Avalanche 28-19-1, Blues 23-21-4, Utah 20-19-7, Predators 17-22-7, Blackhawks 15-28-4. And now to the Pacific Division. Golden Knights 29-14-4, Oilers 29-15-3, Kings 25-14-5, Flames 22-16-7, Canucks 20-16-10, Kraken 21-24-3, Ducks 18-23-6, and Sharks 14-30-6. So that is it for NHL scores and standings. And now we look back at the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. We had quite a week this week. We're now officially down to 4 teams for the conference championships and the Super Bowl. Those are the only games that are left. So we take a look back at all these games that we had. All right, we had the Texans and the Chiefs. The Chiefs coming away, unfortunately, with the win 23-14. And now we start with the Texans. C.J. Stroud, 19 for 28, 245 yards. Joe Mixon, 18 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Xavier Hutchinson, 4 receptions for 52 yards. Dalton Schultz, 4 receptions for 63 yards in that game. And for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 16 for 25, 177 yards and a touchdown. Rushing, Kareem Hunt, 8 rushes for 44 yards. And receiving, we had Xavier Worthy, 5 receptions for 45 yards. And Noah Gray, 3 receptions for 13 yards. And Travis Kelce, 7 receptions, 117 yards, and a touchdown. So the Chiefs advance to their 7th straight AFC Championship game at Arrowhead. And then we have the Commanders and the Lions. Lions coming into the game as heavy favorites over the Commanders. And we take a look at this game. The Commanders stunning and absolutely shocking the Detroit Lions 45-31 in Detroit. The Commanders with Jaden Daniels, 22 for 31, 299 yards, and a touchdown. And then we had Brian Robinson Jr., 15 rushes, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And receiving, we had Zach Ertz, 5 receptions for 28 yards and a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 4 receptions, 87 yards, and a touchdown. And they are able to keep Jared Goff at bay in a high-scoring game. Jared Goff, 23 for 40, 313 yards, and a touchdown and 3 picks. Lions had 4 picks altogether in that game. Jahmyr Gibbs, 14 carries for 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Jameson Williams, 1 reception and a touchdown. Then we had Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 receptions, 137 yards. And Sam Laporta, 6 receptions, 51 yards, and a touchdown. And the Commanders stun the Lions, and they will go to the NFC Championship game for the first time since '91. And then in the other NFC divisional round, we had the Rams and the Eagles. The Eagles getting by the Rams 28-22. Very close scoring game in Philly. Snow was falling. It was a very intense game. But the Rams, Matt Stafford, 26 for 44, 324 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kyren Williams rushing, 19 rushes for 106 yards. And then receiving, we had Puka Nacua, 6 receptions for 97 yards. Tyler Higbee, 7 receptions for 54 yards and a touchdown. And Cooper Kupp, 5 receptions for 61 yards. And then for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 15 for 20, 128 yards. Saquon Barkley rushing, 26 rushes for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then receiving, we had Dallas Goedert, 4 receptions for 56 yards. We had Devontae Smith, 4 receptions for 21 yards. And so the Eagles will face their division rival Commanders for the George Halas Trophy in Philadelphia. Winner goes to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And then we have the other AFC matchup. The Ravens and the Bills. And the Bills barely getting by the Ravens in a hard-fought game, 27-25 at Orchard Park. And we go to the stats of this game. We got the Ravens first. Lamar Jackson, 18 for 25, 2 touchdowns and a pick. And then we got Derrick Henry, 16 rushes for 84 yards and a touchdown. And then receiving, we had Mark Andrews, 5 receptions for 61 yards. Isaiah Likely, 4 receptions for 73 yards and a touchdown. And then Justice Hill, 2 receptions for 7 yards. And then for the Buffalo Bills, We got Josh Allen, 16 for 22, 127 yards. James Cook, 17 rushes for 67 yards. And then receiving, we had Kahil Shakir, six receptions for 67 yards. James Cook, 3 rushes, 3 passes for 15 yards. And the Buffalo Bills will face the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game in Kansas City. So, we're down to our final 4. We've seen Allen and Mahomes go out of the playoffs before, but this year I'm hoping is the year that Josh Allen could go into Arrowhead and stun Patrick Mahomes. And if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, whoever comes out of the NFC, I'm rooting for them in the Super Bowl. That's basically it. Now, if it's the Bills that do beat the Chiefs, we'll have to see. But I just don't want the Chiefs three-peating. I don't want that to happen. So anyway, watch, like, and subscribe to Shawnee Boy the Sports Guru. And I will see you all in what's the best video, the next one. So I will see you all in the next video.